Today, we're going to be helping our friends at Lavoh to make $10,000 in 10 minutes time. Pat from Intergrowth here. I'm back with the latest Intergrowth e-commerce SEO and AEO audit series, where we pick one e-commerce business at a time to audit their entire SEO and AEO optimization elements to see how we can help them to make way more money in very minimal time. Today, we're back. We're going to help our friend Eliza, the founder of Lavoh, to ultimately make way more money from her existing website. So Eliza, with that, I'm going to share my screen. We'll jump in and walk you through exactly what we're seeing. So the first thing that we are going to recommend for the Lavoh website is incorporating what's referred to as same as schema. Now, same as schema is ultimately a tool that you can incorporate into your website. It's going to be a couple lines of code that are going to make it way easier for search engines and large language models to understand the relationship between your business website, your company entity, let's say, and then all of the social channels and other online profiles that are associated with it. We can think of it as a tool that makes it easier for all these bots to connect the dots between them. So if we look at the Lavoh website, we're going to just turn on this detailed Chrome extension to see the Chrome, to see the schema markup for the page. Now, when we look through here, we're going to see there's a mentioning of this same as schema element, but there's no specific schema added into the mix. So Eliza here, especially given how strong your Instagram following is, this is going to be a really massive opportunity for your business. What I would recommend doing in particular is add same as schema that's going to incorporate all of your social profiles. Quick glance, I believe this is just Facebook and Instagram, but this is going to be a really powerful way to earn some of the credibility that you've built from Instagram over time and move it over to your website as well. As a result of that, your website is going to benefit from all of that Instagram following and Instagram reputation that you've earned over time. And you're going to see rankings shoot right up for your main website itself. Second opportunity, and this is going to be a quick fix, is going to be recovering broken backlinks. So broken backlinks are scenarios where there is another web page on the internet that's linking to your website, but the page that they're linking to on your website no longer exists. So we have three examples in here. We have this website, L Canada, Chatelane maybe, and CEO of Napping. This one maybe isn't quite as legitimate. But we can see these two sites right here are getting nearly 100,000 people coming to them every month just from traditional search engines. So for us to redirect this broken mini face cloth page, or I guess there's two of them in here, what we're going to do is we're going to be able to recover all the SEO value associated with these broken pages. My personal recommendation here would be look for another mini face cloth set that you can redirect these two URLs to. You're going to see rankings for those pages shoot up as you redirect those pages and ultimately pass the value of those broken links onto this existing page. Third opportunity is more so a long-term opportunity. This isn't going to be falling within the realm of 10-minute fixes, but it's a really good thing to be mindful of as you're continuing to build the business. When we look at the number of websites that are linking back to you, this is from a tool called Ahrefs. We see a lot of different domains linking back to you. Unfortunately, most of those domains are what I would refer to as just low quality, nothing to be concerned of, but more of just domains that aren't providing value to you. Rough count, there's somewhere around 20 domains in this list that truly hold SEO value for you. And that's looking just at quick glance on websites that actually have traffic coming to them. Ballpark, I'd say any of these sites that are at like 200 or above are worth grouping into our mix of valuable websites. Anything below that, we can more or less just disregard. So we look in here, again, ballpark 20 websites on this list that are linking to us that hold value for the site. Now, right now, the site is seeing pretty minimal organic traffic or pretty minimal traffic from search engines like Google. A big reason why is due to this lack of count of websites that are linking to us that do hold SEO value. So from an SEO and AEO front, one of the best things you can do is to get other high value websites to link back to you. A couple ideas I wanted to share in particular of how to do that. The first is we look at, here we go. We're going to pull up this page right here. Where did we have this? Here it is. So we can see we have this bar right here of all these different high-end publications that are talking about Lavoh. So this is a phenomenal opportunity to look through this list of any of those publications that have mentioned you guys over the years And one, look to make sure that they are already linking to an existing page on your website. Two, if they're not, to reach out to the journalist behind these publications and see if you can get them to add a link to your website. So for example, one great opportunity is we have this article right here. I'm probably going to botch the name, but let's call it L Canada. We look through here. You guys get a great shout out in the article. We can see the link that is in here is linking back to you guys. Fortunately, that redirects to the homepage, which tells me that probably that page was deleted, no longer exists. This is a classic face cloth berry page. So one, I would recommend update that redirect to, instead of taking people to the homepage, redirect them to a different product page on the website. But from there, let's shift over to this article that we had flagged. So if we look at this article right in here, we get a shout out in this article. The Shop Now link currently points to an Amazon page. Now, if we look in that link, there's a referral code in the mix. So I would imagine that part of this recommendation is this brand Chatelaine or Chatelaine found a lot of products they really liked. They added Amazon affiliate links. The Amazon affiliate link or this Amazon link isn't going to carry any weight for your direct website. So what would be a really phenomenal opportunity is reach out to the author of this article, see if instead of linking to the Amazon page, if they'll link directly to your product page for, what was it, this classic face cloth one. And then within that, maybe an incentive there is you offer them a unique referral code so that any of the purchases that come from this product page end up still getting them commission for the business. But that's going to be a great way of running through there, finding a few of these high-end publications that maybe aren't linking to your website, or they're just linking to another property, let's say, and getting those links coming to the website so we can start ranking way higher on traditional search engines through our own website. Another huge opportunity that I'd recommend looking into is thinking about any of the various partnerships that you've built out over time, whether it be with like other people in the local space, whether it be other industry connections that maybe don't have competing products, and see if there's a way that you can convince them to link back to your website. So tangible example that I really like to use here, obviously you're running a face cloth business, Eliza. One huge opportunity is if you have any sort of larger partnerships with like wedding vendors, whether it be wedding planners, whether it be wedding venues, you name it, where maybe they purchase a bulk order of products, or maybe you give them a discounted rate on your products. Great opportunity to reach out to those individual businesses, see if they'll include you on, let's say, like a partners page of their website, and then link back to your website within there. All of these are going to work wonders in terms of boosting the search rankings that you have, boosting your visibility on LLMs, you name it. Now, final thing that we're going to dive into today, this is going to fall into the realm of the quick 10-minute fixes, is going to be setting up your Google Merchant Center profile. So if we go to Google's shopping tab right in here and we just search for your brand, we see that the only scenario that you come up in is this example right here, where your product is available from a few different vendors: Mercurial, Local Bloom Gift Shop, the Factory Tofino, and a few others coming up in the mix. We see that your website does not come up in the mix here at all. What that tells me with a very high degree of confidence is that your Google Merchant Center profile hasn't been set up yet. This is going to be a really great way to get some additional sales coming out of Google. It's going to help your products to actually come up in that like shopping carousel section that you'll oftentimes see in product related searches within a Google search engine results page. Google Merchant Center, entirely free to set up. You can have it up and running in under an hour's time. And then you can just import all of your product data using the product feed directly in Shopify. Merchant Center is going to make it a really straightforward setup process for this. As a reference point, one of our clients got, I think it was about $5,000 within 60 days. And that was monthly revenue that was coming in the door, about $5,000 per month, 60 days after we set up Google Merchant Center for them. That's recurring revenue that comes in the door. So huge revenue opportunity that's going to take very little time to set up. It's going to lead to some really great recurring revenue. Very straightforward. You don't need a technical backing in order to get that set up. So set up that Google Merchant Center, entirely free to do so. It's going to just lead to way more sales directly on Google. Product feed hygiene and setting up that product feed within your Shopify backend is something we can get into down the road. But start out just setting up that Merchant Center account, integrating it directly with Shopify, and then reach out. We can talk through everything else from there. All right, listeners, that's all for our 10-minute Audit series. We came in right on time, right around 10 minutes for this one. From here, reach out to us if you'd like us to audit your website next. You can reach us audits@intergrowth.com. Once again, that's audits@intergrowth.com. And stay tuned for next time.